Celebration time. It don't matter what part of the jewelry you come from. You da you and me da me. But guess what? All are we the one. See what I mean? Jump and shout all over the nation. We're breaking out with a new creation.
GariMaya Gift Shop in the beautiful village of Hopkins in the Stann Creek District boasts a wide variety of Belizean art and products. On their recent visit south, our Belize Watch team took the time to visit the gift shop. We will share their experience after we hear from our partners, the Barry, Shell Belize Limited, B&E Charitable Trust, and the National Gas Company.
Shell V-Power with 3 times more cleaning and friction-reducing molecules. Go well. Go Shell.
The National Gas Company Belize Limited project became a reality because Belizeans believed in the project and invested in its development, construction, and implementation. Equity financing for the project featured investments from local enterprises as well as one foreign investor. The public-private partnership structure of the project facilitated government's ownership of a 25% stake at no cost to the taxpayers. Debt financing for the project featured the successful launch of Belize's first ever project bonds, some $30 million financed by a cross-section of institutional investors. Investments came from credit unions, notably St. Francis Xavier Credit Union and Holy Redeemer Credit Union, insurance companies, pension funds, and commercial banks. In addition, the project managed to successfully secure some $12 million in debt financing from the IDB Invest. The IDB's participation in this debt financing is a testament to their belief in the environmental, social, and governance principles taken on by the developers of this project. This project is a testament to the growth and development of Belize's financial system. It shows confidence of Belizean investors to put their money behind homegrown and developed projects that contribute to our national development. I am proud of this project and I'm hopeful that there are many more like it to come.
The National Gas Company of Belize, fueling Belize forward.
We are the Barry, offering you great products, good service, and of course, the lowest prices in the entire country. Visit us in Belize City, Belmopan, San Ignacio Cayo, Orange, and now in San Pedro, La Isla Bonita. The Barry. Get more? Be less.
Since 2008, the Belize Natural Energy Charitable Trust has created opportunities for Belizeans to develop themselves and their communities. The trust employs tools that are intuitive, collaborative, and accessible so that every Belizean is empowered to achieve their full potential. Over 200,000 Belizeans have been impacted because of our various initiatives. The Belize Natural Energy Charitable Trust, empowering Belizeans of today to create the Belize of tomorrow.
It don't matter what part of the jewelry you come from.
Okay, so Paul, we are here at GariMaya with Mr. Marlon Flores, who is famously known as Abba, right? And he has a store here, which we, and I would hazard a guess, Marlon,
Yes.
that the GariMaya store stands for Garifuna Maya.
And Maya.
Right? I did it right?
Right, you do good. You do good, Chief. The store got the name GariMaya because I'm Garifuna, my wife is Maya, and we both make art and support all local artists, you know. So that's how the shop get the name GariMaya.
Well, thanks for welcoming me here at GariMaya. I feel so much at home. I feel like I could relax right out here and just watch people and vehicles pass by, and I've had a peek inside the store. I'm eager to get in there and see in detail what all you have in your store, because I see everything Belizean. But let's hear from Paul. Paul brings me around, and then Dirk makes sure that we are well taken care of in Hopkins. But Dirk refuses now to come on camera, so we'll leave him alone. So let me thank you, Paul, on behalf of Chris and myself. Chris is our cameraman, for bringing us here, because we have been having a good time in Hopkins.
Chief Dirk Francisco's suggestion that we come into Hopkins was a well-made suggestion. And we came off the Southern Highway, like I've always said, about 4 miles on paved road into Hopkins. We came to the southern part of this lovely Garifuna community of Hopkins, where we came upon the GariMaya Gift Shop, well-known, a prominent establishment here, owned by Belizeans, and of course, like you said earlier, by well-known Abba, well-known also as Marlon Flores and his wife, Emma. And so, Chief, what I like about it is that I had a walk in the business place, and the items on sale here are truly authentic Belizean products, good? And so we invite folks to come in here for those in Belize and abroad who are viewing the program or watching it. Please come in. And what I like about this gentleman, Abba, he's also a musical icon in our country. He's multi-talented. And Chief, I've been here before on the Southern Tour, and Armin will tell you that we've always come here, and he had the drummers here, Garifuna Music Alive. And he proved that again today. We got a surprise. We came here, and there were these top Garifuna artists, Sewell and company. So, Chief, I will not say more. I'll take it back to you.
Later on, we'll be featuring the Garifuna drumming in our show. But, Abba, let me get to know you very well. Well, I know you already, but let's find out exactly where the name Abba comes from, obviously, and who is Marlon Flores?
Yes, Marlon Flores. I grew up in Dangriga in Bakatong area, but my grandmother and my mom from Hopkins. So from since I growing up, I can't wait till summer to be in Hopkins with my grandma, because she gonna make our top. She gonna take us in the paddling boat to go fish, and she go make we play football right in the yard. She always make us happy, So when me and my wife get together, she's in love with Hopkins, she's in love with my grandmother. So we moved back to Hopkins. And we started the little gift shop right under my grandma mango tree in her yard, which is Belentina Nunes. And then she always say, my grandson, the energy you got, you go make it one day. And we never know that one day we would have end up with a business like GariMaya, which is a 5-star gift shop in Hopkins. But the dedication, having these business, sometimes I would say, man, let's take Sunday off. But the tourists would say, man, I'll wait for my last day to shop. So you never know when it's the last day. So at a business like this, we find ourselves working Sunday to Sunday, But then it's a one-stop shop, because 90% of the people who visit GariMaya, they say, man, you have one of the best gift shops in Belize, So we give thanks to that. And we give thanks to all our customers, our friends, our family out there for the support. And we love to know that Love FM choose to come and visit GariMaya, where we really appreciate, because Chief is a great asset to us, So we really appreciate you and Mr. Mahang right here, because you're a great asset to the whole country.
Okay. Thank you so much, Abba. Abba is the meaning of the word Abba
is one in Garifuna.
So when it's Abba Iseni, it's one love, right?
One love. Abba Iseni.
Abba Iseni. So Abba Iseni, one love. Yes, and that one love is in Hopkins, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So one love Hopkins. Why you say? Watch it, Abba.
Abba Iseni, one love. Yes,
right. Yeah. So it's so good to be here in Hopkins. I always enjoy coming to Hopkins. There's something about Hopkins that grows on you, And then having my good friend Dirk Francisco here makes it even better, because he makes sure that when we're here, we're well taken care of, and we're looked after. Yeah. But let's talk about your musical career before we get back into the shop. You were also a well-known musician, singer. What? Tell us.
Yes, man. Growing up, Mahabub Flores, Reckless Flores, Lloyd, all those musicians, I always around them, and I love music. And they always say, but when you go to the studio, I said, no, I'm waiting my turn. Up to now, I'm still waiting my turn. Because I choose not to go to the studio, because I want to give all the rest the privilege first. Then when it's my turn, then I go there. you know. But I'm one of the youth that have like original music. Like I have one day I get up and I hear, yeah, I hear the news about Laddie Gillett that get killed. And it was so sad because every time you see on the news, you see police brutality. So I always like reggae music, so I just change the song and make it like this. It go like, rest in peace, cause they never make the peace increase. Cause every other day on the poor people get disrespect by police. You know, it go like, rest in peace, cause they never make the peace increase. Cause every other day on the poor people get disrespect by police. Babylon, them are the beasts. Rest in peace, cause they never make the peace increase. Cause every other day on the poor people get disrespect by police. I went missing, said the shot Brenton, back a Lakeland Passy. No justice to the minority. Shot says script in a penitentiary. No justice to the minority. Shot Laddie Gillett, the placenta you see, and no justice to the minority. Me say, give me the microphone and make me tell you what I want. I'm a Belizean from Gregor. Chop the rhythm, chop the mind competition. Come for nice the dance and nice up the session. Give me the microphone and make me tell you what I want. I'm a Belizean from this land. Chop the rhythm, chop the mind competition. Come for nice the dance and nice up the session. Rest in peace, Lord, don't never make the peace increase. Cause every other day on the poor people get disrespect by police.
Wow, that's a good one there. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, Paul. Yeah, Paul. Let's hear your comments, man. Paul, just move forward like that. Anyway, that's it. Yeah.
Chief, I sat there with great admiration, and there are many others who would probably feel the way I'm feeling today as this young man sung. He's singing from his heart.
Exactly.
There's a lot of natural talent. And let me tell you, Chief, we are not only looking at his business talent, because he's extremely talented when it comes to his business, but I'm so proud of him for being able to join in the musical world in Belize and in promoting not only other cultures, but the Garifuna culture, Chief. I'm very proud of him.
Well, Abba, you said earlier that you started the business under your granny's house. Under Grandma Mango Tree. Okay. Walk us through that transition to what we have here, because what we have here is an outstanding building, very impressive building, right at the exit of Hopkins, if you want to call it, or the main entrance to Hopkins, however you want to look at it. Yeah. Because if you're going up to that side, it's the exit. If you're coming in, it's this side.
Hopkins, we call it. South side. In Baila, Fall City. Yeah, the north side of Hopkins is Baila. The south side of Hopkins is Fall City, right? That's the old name for the Garifuna settlement of Hopkins. We got Baila and we got Fall City, right? So this is Fall City. Here is where the entrance for all the big, huge resort like Hamanase, Belizean Dreams, Jaguar Reef, you know, all those big resorts. And we have a hotel right next to Hamanase that named Abakana, which is a nice place too, you know, nice place to visit.
Okay, so that's yours too,
Yeah,
Abakana?
that's mine too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And okay, so we're GariMaya now moved from under that tree to where it is now.
Yes.
Walk me through that transition.
Yes. We used to be under my grandmother mango tree. Then after that, we meet a friend. His name was Tim. And then he were a preacher. So he come and preach the Bible to me and say, guess what, Marlon? I have a place that is available to rent next to me, but because I'm a spiritual person, it's not any and anyone I want next to me. So right next to Tim, we end up move and rent a place. So I named that street next to the police station in Hopkins, Electric Avenue, right? Because that's where all the energy start from. You know, on Electric Avenue, we used to celebrate everybody's birthday. All the neighbors used to always happy that Abba is there because I go make a party happen from nothing. You know, we would kill some chicken, kill a pig, and we would share the meat, and everyone would come and eat, get some liquor, have a nice time, you know. So the business started to grow. Then after that, this building was abandoned for like 12 to 13 years. And I always wished to get this building one day. So one day, me and my wife was walking past, and I said, babe, I wish God would bless us to have that building, because we would make something special out of that building. And then we meet a couple that come from the States, and they say, Marlon, who owned that building? I said, the people down the street, they have access to that building, you could find more information from them. She said, I'm going over there. She tell them, guess what? I wish Marlon get that building. That building, it would become an eyesore if you don't put something special in it. And believe you me, they tell me, Marlon, you go get that building 3 months for free to prepare it into something special. Wow. And now, going to 6 years, we have this building, and now it's ours. It's GariMaya, you know, for Abba and Emma. My wife, you know, we work hard into put this where it is, you know. And we really appreciate that you come here and see the sacrifice we make to have it.
You know, every good business in its early stages has some difficult moments, and I could say that by experience, right? It's not like you start your business and all of a sudden you're an overnight success. Could you describe maybe some of your most memorable early experiences moving up?
What happened is that sometimes I get real frustrated. Like, get frustrated was 1 minute I was trying hard to buy the building. And I say, you know, when you need to reach a next level in life, it's a lot of challenge, you know. And it make me sleepless nights because I say, if I don't buy this building, I would have to find a building to put GariMaya, and I would have to start all over again. Yeah. You know, and then I keep on praying, and like what I say, when you pray to the Creator, He know your pain and He got solution, and we end up get the building. So I really appreciate, and I would never stop pray, because then prayer brings us success.
Okay. You told me that what you have inside GariMaya, and we're going to see it in a few, 90%, maybe more than that, is locally made in Belize, and most importantly, a lot of it is made right here in the Stann Creek District.
Yes. Like what I said, we have over we have over 70 Belizean artwork, and we have over like 8 or 10 different Belizean produce in our shop, because we support all local artists and all Belizean produce.
I'm impressed, really. Like I said, I walked around earlier, and I like to walk around this time with the camera, and you can maybe show us some of the highlights of the interior of GariMaya. All right.
The tour of the gift shop will continue after these words from our partners.
Shell V-Power, with 3 times more cleaning and friction-reducing molecules. Go well. Go Shell.
The National Gas Company Belize Limited project became a reality because Belizeans believed in the project and invested in its development, construction, and implementation. Equity financing for the project featured investments from local enterprises as well as one foreign investor. The public-private partnership structure of the project facilitated government's ownership of a 25% stake at no cost to the taxpayers. Debt financing for the project featured the successful launch of Belize's first ever project bonds, some $30 million financed by a cross-section of institutional investors. Investments came from credit unions, notably St. Francis Xavier Credit Union and Holy Redeemer Credit Union, insurance companies, pension funds, and commercial banks. In addition, the project managed to successfully secure some $12 million in debt financing from the IDB Invest. The IDB's participation in this debt financing is a testament to their belief in the environmental, social, and governance principles taken on by the developers of this project. This project is a testament to the growth and development of Belize's financial system. It shows confidence of Belizean investors to put their money behind homegrown and developed projects that contribute to our national development. I am proud of this project, and I'm hopeful that there are many more like it to come.
The National Gas Company of Belize, fueling Belize forward.
We are GariMaya, offering you great products, good service, and of course, the lowest prices in the entire country. Visit us in Belize City, Belmopan, San Ignacio Cayo, Honduras, and now in San Pedro, La Isla Bonita. GariMaya. Get more Belize.
Since 2008, the Belize Natural Energy Charitable Trust has created opportunities for Belizeans to develop themselves and their communities. The trust employs tools that are intuitive, collaborative, and accessible so that every Belizean is empowered to achieve their full potential. Over 200,000 Belizeans have been impacted because of our various initiatives. The Belize Natural Energy Charitable Trust, empowering Belizeans of today to create the Belize of tomorrow.
It don't matter what part of the
Okay, so we're going inside again. For me, it's the second time. So
Yes, ma'am.
I'm always happy
You're
to
more
go
than
in.
welcome to GariMaya, Mr. Villanueva.
And we already did your COVID protocols already,
Yes,
so
we have that
So we did that already. Yeah. So let's just go in. Okay, we're inside GariMaya right now, and Abba, thank you for inviting me in once again, and showing me around. Like I said, anywhere I look, I see paintings, and these are all done by Belizeans, right?
Belizean artwork.
So impressive.
Yes.
And I take it that the lady behind the counter there is your wife.
My beautiful wife.
Okay,
Emma Flores.
Could you introduce us, please?
Yes.
To Emma. Hello, Miss Emma. How are you? How are you? Nice meeting you, Miss Emma. How are we doing? Excellent. Okay. Miss Emma, how did you meet this young man here?
There is a long history. We meet in Belize City at the hospital. He was taking care of somebody, and I was taking care of somebody else.
Okay.
We meet right there. Then 3 weeks after, we get married.
3 weeks after, that was love at first sight, man. That was, and obviously you are meant to be, because I can see with a family working together, you can't go wrong. Wife and husband, they work together. Yeah. What I note here, and we heard the Garifuna drums outside a while ago, and I come in here and I hear marimba music. Yes, so that's the Mayan side of things, right?
Mayan side. We have to mix a little bit of the Garifuna and the Mayan, especially with the music. We do it at home too. In our warehouse, we have to mix the Garifuna food and the Mayan food too. Then that is the beginning of the shop, The mixing of the two cultures was a little difficult at the beginning, but we put a lot of love to that, and we are right here, sharing with everybody the Mayan culture and the Garifuna culture.
What part of Belize are you originally from?
I am originally from Guatemala.
Guatemala, okay.
Yes. My ancestors come from a place named in Guatemala, Coban.
I've been to Coban.
Yeah.
I've been to Coban, Alta Verapaz, right?
Yeah, Alta Verapaz, yeah. My grandpa, he's originally from there.
Yeah. Familiar with the area. We have Rotary, and I was governor for Rotary Belize and Guatemala and Honduras. Mm-hmm. And so there's a Rotary Club in Coban. So I've been to Coban and in Alta Verapaz, so I'm familiar with that area you're talking about.
Yeah. Then that is how we start GariMaya.
But it's great, the combination of both cultures, right? GariMaya,
Even when I went to name the shop, Mr. Villanueva, I went to name the shop, I want to name it Positive Energy. Then I want to name it Earth Produce. I want to name it More Love. And just before I reach building registration, I said, you know something? My wife is Maya and I are Garifuna, so the shop should name GariMaya. And nobody never have that name, so we registered that name, GariMaya.
Well, Miss Emma, I want to thank you for talking with me. I don't know if there's anything you'd like to say to that I never asked you just now. You might want to say hello to somebody. I don't know. Anything you want to say?
No, just to thank you for coming and share the love here with us. Thank you for this beautiful interview, what you are doing all around the country. We follow you, and we see the beautiful job what you're doing too.
Thank you so much, Miss Emma. And all the best. I wish you all the best. All right? And it's good to see, like I said, Belizean, because she's a Belizean now.
Yeah.
So it's good to see Belizeans working and making it.
This paint right here.
Uh-huh. There's Paul.
That's Paul now, boy.
Uh-huh.
It's just a Rasta, man. But you see the paint, they're properly detailed, right?
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of people love them, because when they look at them, you can see the life in it.
Yes.
You know?
Who do the paintings for you?
This one done by one of my friends, Sammy. So a lot of the time when certain people come and they love certain artists' portrait and thing, so they want a copy of their family picture, their mom, their dad, their wife and husband, we get it done by the artist you require.
Okay. But all these I see in here are for sale, right?
Yeah, all these for sale. Like the Paul Nabor, we got Jess Flores, who is my cousin. We got Andy Palacio, you know.
And then you have pottery in here. I was at Hope Creek the other day. Is this a Hope Creek cup?
Yeah, the one from Hope Creek is on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, we got from Hope Creek too.
Okay. And these were all printed here in Belize?
Yeah. This one. When you hear the drums.
When you hear the drums. Nice. Very nice. And the Mayan patterns over there.
Yeah, some of those, like what I say, my wife from Antigua, Guatemala, and her family fabric stuff, you know. So we got few items from Guatemala too.
Yeah, I'm familiar with those. That's why I ask you, because those I'm familiar with as well. When
we have
in
like
2015, 16, I had to travel to Guatemala quite a lot.
Yeah, you know, when we have like bags done by Mercy Sabal. She is part of GariMaya too.
Mercy Sabal is from Hopkins, here in Hopkins, right?
No, she's in Dangriga.
Oh, Dangriga, okay.
Yeah, my aunt.
Okay. Garifuna Settlement Day, November 1943, Belize.
Yes, sir.
That's a nice bag.
You see?
Very nice bag, very nice bag.
So we try to make sure we get as much Belizean artwork to add to it, right?
All this Belize stuff here. And then the basket. Well, actually, you have baskets over here too. This is all locally made,
nice
because
basket.
I've seen this made all over the place in the Toledo district.
We support the group from Indian Creek, the women's group. They make these baskets out of the Jippy Chapel leaf, right? And we have them at GariMaya, as well as we have some of these ones. These make out of the prickle to tie.
Nice silver basket. So much are we silver basket at sell for?
One like this we sell for 60 Belize.
Nice. Yeah.
A lot of the resort buy them to put in
room.
In the rooms, yeah. And then we have like these here. We support all the guys who make the butterfly artwork. You know, this authentic Belizean artwork. Like what I said, they don't kill the butterfly. But what happened is that they work at the butterfly farm, and whenever the butterfly dead, the lifespan of the butterfly is short, so they try to make something special out of it that it could last, right? Yeah.
Manatee. A nice painting of manatee.
Yeah, sometimes we go swim to the front here, because there ain't a resort to the front here. They still got a lot of seagrass. And sometimes when me and my wife go there swim, the manatee right next to us. Yeah.
This is a nice picture, painting of a manatee.
Yes, sir.
Right? The eyes are alive.
You see all the details.
All the details, you know, and it's such a nice painting of the manatee.
Yeah. That one done by one of my friend Erwin. He do real good work. A lot of people love to follow him. A lot of the expats, they buy his paint and put it in their rooms for rent and thing like that from here.
Yeah, good. Then we have, national bird up there.
Yeah, the keelbill toucan.
The faces of our children.
We got the Mayan calendar. You see those paint? That's a nice one. That's a young artist from San Ignacio who started to paint. His name is Javier. He do some real nice portrait
Those
too.
are nice.
You can see the life in his paint.
They have a lot of life in them. Those are really nice.
Yeah.
And then the bags are made.
Yeah, these made in Antigua.
Antigua, yeah. This one from Antigua. I'm familiar with those. Let's go. Love you better in Belize. Oh, so this is the.
Yeah, these are the ones from
Hope Creek. This is the Hope Creek art here.
Right?
This is the Hope Creek art here. I said Hope Creek art because we were there the other day doing a show.
Yeah.
So the gentleman showed us how he makes these cups. As a matter of fact, he had me make one leave vase I'm not going to pick up yet.
What vase?
Yeah, I'll pick it, But this is his work indeed.
Yeah.
Right.
We support, like what I say, all local artists. You know? Then we have these are one of the hot sellers at the shop. These done by my Aunt Mercy. We call them the Carib doll. The Carib doll is that 300 years ago, when Garifuna people were on their journey to this part of the world, the mothers designed a doll that the kid could defend, because kids are innocent about racism, they play together. When the kids play, they play with this doll. But due to dominance, whenever the kids see someone superior coming close, they fear. You see? It's a white doll dressed in Garifuna clothing and a black doll dressed in Garifuna clothing. Okay. These represent more love because the kids are innocent about racism, they play together. Right? Yeah. And we give each one a name before they leave the shop, right?
You have you do work upstairs?
Upstairs, our plan was to put the mellow music culture bar upstairs, but due to the pandemic, business went down, so we never finished.
Okay.
You know?
They got paintings all along the stairway.
Yeah.
Wondering what is up there?
Yeah, up there.
It's like Bellikin whoopners, drums of our father.
Yeah, we have the drums of our father. You know, these made by Winston, one of my good friends. You know. Yeah, we try to keep the culture alive, you know.
How much is one of these sell for, by the way?
Yeah, those one are 400 Belize.
Yeah, that's nice. That's good work. It's good artwork. Very, very authentic. Yeah. Then they have the Marie shop.
Yeah, we have
products.
Marie shop. We have Belizean produce.
Belizean rum.
Yes.
A lot of Belizean rum. All the travelers and the full works.
We have all different Belizean books.
Books on Belize.
Yeah.
The economic history of Belize. The Popol Vuh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Popol Vuh is here. That's the book of the Maya.
Yeah.
Belize. So it's a full-fledged gift shop. Yeah, everything you want.
You got all the friendship bracelet.
Yeah, so
yeah,
I'll go after you.
In here we have the wood room. In here we got all the native wood that go in Belize. We have the zericota, the rosewood, the mahogany, the cedar, the red bullywood, the cabbage bark, the purple heart. Right? Right in this room have all the exotic hardwood that go in Belize.
Yeah, everything in sections, you know what you want. You go to, it's not mixed up, everything is.
And we could always fit your budget, because then, you know, sometimes you come with a limited cash, but you see an artwork you like, and we know how to work with our customers.
Okay, this one here.
That's zericote.
That's zericote.
Yeah.
That's a piece of zericote, but it has many representations on it,
yeah,
right?
Because it's a underwater log. It's a piece of wood from under the river, a zericote wood. They dry it and make this nice artwork out of it. Yes. That's what makes it special.
The thing is, you can look at it, and you can see like someone with a veil on, with the hands outstretched, right? Receiving, could be a woman receiving something, right? The flowing dress there. You can maybe look at the bottom, and you see a face, two eyes, mouth, nose, mouth. If you could look at that this side, and that's what makes art beautiful, you know, because you can see so much. And if I look at it from here, I can see the peak of a bird and the two eyes. I can see so many things in this one piece of art. One piece of, you know, they can depict so many meanings.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that make GariMaya special, because then the artwork, they got that soul connection. So a lot of people see them and love the different artwork, the different creativity that come with it. And that's why a lot of people love to come and support GariMaya to get these special artwork we have.
And this piece would sell for about how much?
This one would go for $340 Belize. You know?
That's nice, though. I love that. Because, you know, to me, art and our artists, you do something, but it has a meaning behind it, you know, but you have to look for it. You know, you just look at it and say, oh, it's just a piece of wood, but then if you really look good, you'll see that there's a lot of art in that wood. So this is not just a piece, you know, it has so many meanings here that I can see in just looking at it.
You know, so that's how we do it. And then we have like these artwork right here. These have all the different hardwood in Belize on it. It have the zericote, the rosewood, the mahogany, the cedar, the red bullywood, and the cabbage bark. And this work right here.
Then you have some bowls, rosewood.
Yeah, we got some underwater log mahogany.
Where's that?
You see like this?
This was underwater?
Yeah, this was an underwater log mahogany.
Wow. Yeah, man.
Authentic Belizean artwork. This one is $500 Belize.
Yeah, it's authentic though. Yeah. Authentic mahogany.
This one right here is cedar.
Okay, cedar. This is $350.
$350.
And then I was showing cameraman Chris this when he came in.
Yeah. That come with a lot of character with it. That's a nice one.
This has a lot of character. With two eyes, mouth, a nose. I mean, yeah, you could call this the nose or the mouth. But
and this is the
look
natural
like a face.
holes. Yeah.
Look like a face, and this is all natural. Look at that. See? Like something looking at you and smiling. A face turned one side.
That's a nice one. This would be the gift that we gonna give you to take home with you. That represents GariMaya. Yes, my
wow.
Well, this one right here is yours.
I appreciate it, man. Thank
yes,
you so much.
Enough love.
Wow. I really appreciate this.
Yes, man.
Really appreciate this. Because I was looking at it, I said, look at this.
Yeah, eye, mouth.
Everything, you know, look at that. Right, look at that, Chris. Let me hold it up for you.
Yeah.
Let me hold it up for you, Chris. I want to thank you for this.
You're welcome,
Mr.
Mr.
I really appreciate this.
We really appreciate you here, man.
Yeah,
We're
nice.
more than happy that, you know.
I put it here for the time being, but I don't worry about it for sure.
All right, no problem. I'll put it in the bag.
Yeah. And then as you walk along there's so much you have to offer.
Yes. Yeah. You see, like, one of my friends make these artwork right here. You see what this one say?
Belize, it's so special. Wow. Belize, it's so special.
Belize is so special.
And I totally agree that Belize is so special and funny.
Little haven, you know?
Haven of democracy in
Yes,
Central America.
The little haven.
No tyrants here linger, despots must flee from this tranquil haven of democracy. Belize. Wow. And then you always see these tall animals at the side of the road.
Yeah, we call them the crane.
Crane, yeah.
Yeah,
these crane birds. Yeah.
See?
This is a good piece, you know.
Yeah, that's off our root of a tree.
Imagine. And this would be, how much you're selling this one for?
This one right here is going for $450 Belize.
Yeah, that is great. Wow. Nice stuff in here.
Thanks.
Yeah, nice stuff in here. The selection is good, the paintings, the carvings. And what is most important, you're supporting Belizean carvers,
yes.
Belizean seamstresses, Belizeans on a whole.
Yes, Belizean produce.
You know, Belizean produce, you know.
Yes.
You know, none of this, what I see in here is imported, what I'm seeing around in here. I don't think none of this is imported. It's all natural Belizean stuff, you know, Belizean wood.
So this is how we do it, Chief. We try to make sure that we have all these different artwork. They come with their own character with it, you know. You see, that's a nice fruit ball because when you put the fruits in it, air penetrate through it so it don't sweat and rotten quick.
Nice. And this is a piece of
that's lagwood.
Lagwood.
That's the wood that England used to extract out of Belize to make dye. That's the lagwood.
Lagwood. You know, if you have a wooden piece, and you know what it is, then you have a topic to talk about, right? Yes. You know, piece of mahogany from this and that, you know.
Like the underwater log mahogany is something special. Yeah. This is a nice old piece of mahogany. from the underwater log. All right? But this is a special artwork right here, Chief.
When you say on the water log, it's really the logs that were
Was
being
under
floated
the
down the
water.
river. They sunk, and the people have spent some time to rescue them, right? That's what you're talking about.
This is an old piece of zericote, you know?
Old indeed.
And there was the wasp, they end up making a nest in it, so you could still see half of the wasp nest that was in it. Yes, eh?
And I feel like they do it like a
Carving,
fish. Then,
yeah.
like if you look at another thing, you see the style of one of those old
Yeah, here got a
vessels.
tarpon.
Then it's look like a
Turtle.
piece of ship, yeah. Turtle. Yeah. Nice. Very, very creative work, you know.
Thanks.
Well, we have creative Belizeans. Our Belizeans are creative people.
Yes, man. We
We could
create,
do it.
man, we make something that people look at like nothing into something special.
That's right.
You know? Yes, sir.
And it's authentic Belizean and all of this.
And this is zericote.
Okay, where do we go now?
All right.
Manatee, funny.
Yeah, we have the manatee,
Different species of fish.
the sea cow.
Yeah. So, lot in Belizean waters.
Yeah, we have some right in the front here. You walk front from GariMaya, they have a lot of grass front there.
And they're always
You go swim in the front there, they always there.
Oh, yeah, those are made here as well,
Made
right?
in Hopkins by Baba.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
A drum
Yeah,
would
these
sell
are
for how
nice
much? How much a
second-
drum would sell for?
A drum would sell for 350, 400, go up to 1,005. Like we have those big, huge mahogany drum that go for 1,500 outside.
You know what I haven't seen for a while? A xylophone, and I see you have some here.
Yeah, the little marimba.
They're like marimba, but you know, yeah, nice. And those are made here as well, right? I
Yes.
see Mark Belize.
Yeah, this one made by Indian Creek.
Indian Creek.
Yeah. This art paint by
Yeah, it's real.
my cousin, and it's animal that you see right around here, you know. 90% of the time you in Hopkins, you go see the quash, or you go see the raccoon run across the road.
I think I saw one yesterday.
Yes, they're always running across the road, right?
road, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be on the lookout all the time.
Yeah, this one,
This is creative, very creative.
you see?
Yeah, but it's a coconut out.
Yeah,
out
the
oops,
same
sorry.
coconut.
So the same coconut, right?
Yeah.
It's a coconut here.
Yeah,
So this is a coconut
yeah,
with a turtle head.
yeah, right out,
And-
and,
and-
it keep on shaking.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
Man, coconut, you know.
yeah, out of coconut, you know. We do a lot of recycling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, make something nice out of something that people would look at like it's just garbage, but you make something nice out of it. Yeah.
And these sell for how much?
These sell for 45 Belize.
Okay, that's nice. That's very affordable.
Right?
Local Belize chocolate.
Yes, we got the local Belize chocolate too, Chief. This is a Belizean produce. You know.
That's
Alvarez Organic Kit.
what's in Alvarez Organics?
Alvarez Organic Kit. It have everything in there. It have a Spanish towel. It have a soap, but they all organic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got an oil. You know, everything is right in here.
See, the marimba gone to Garifuna music now. We're back outside. We're listening to marimba music now. So GariMaya true to its theme.
When we come back, our team joins in the celebration as they are entertained by a couple of Belize's most noted Garifuna drummers and performers.
The National Gas Company Belize Limited project became a reality because Belizeans believed in the project and invested in its development, construction, and implementation. Equity financing for the project featured investments from local enterprises, as well as one foreign investor. The public-private partnership structure of the project facilitated government's ownership of a 25% stake at no cost to the taxpayers. Debt financing for the project featured the successful launch of Belize's first ever project bonds, some $30 million financed by a cross-section of institutional investors. Investments came from credit unions, notably St. Francis Xavier Credit Union and Holy Redeemer Credit Union, insurance companies, pension funds, and commercial banks. In addition, the project managed to successfully secure some $12 million in debt financing from the IDB Invest. The IDB's participation in this debt financing is a testament to their belief in the environmental, social, and governance principles taken on by the developers of this project. This project is a testament to the growth and development of Belize's financial system. It shows confidence of Belizean investors to put their money behind homegrown and developed projects that contribute to our national development. I am proud of this project, and I'm hopeful that there are many more like it to come.
The National Gas Company of Belize, fueling Belize forward.
We are GariMaya, offering you great products, good service, and of course, the lowest prices in the entire country. Visit us in Belize City, Belmopan, San Ignacio Cayo, Orange, and now in San Pedro, La Isla Bonita. GariMaya. Get more? Pay less.
Since 2008, the Belize Natural Energy Charitable Trust has created opportunities for Belizeans to develop themselves and their communities. The trust employs tools that are intuitive, collaborative, and accessible so that every Belizean is empowered to achieve their full potential. Over 200,000 Belizeans have been impacted because of our various initiatives. The Belize Natural Energy Charitable Trust, empowering Belizeans of today to create the Belize of tomorrow.
It don't matter what part of the
Well, Abba, you have brought some drummers here, right? And we walked outside so that we can enjoy some wonderful Garifuna drumming here in Hopkins. I know my good friend Paul is a great dancer. I mean, he proved his skill a little earlier on and so on. But we want to meet the people you have brought here.
Yes, we have some international drummers, you know. We have like Sea Wills who won awards, and you got the Lebeha drum crew. So this crew here carry to the world, you understand? Like this is big, huge. GariMaya, our one-stop gift shop. When you stop at GariMaya, we got all Belizean produce, and we have all local produce right at one-stop shop. So GariMaya, this is our drummers that get Belize recognized to the world. So we go introduce you to them after this.
Okay, and Paul is going to do some dancing, right, Paul?
Chief, I've done some a few days ago. I've done this morning. But Chief, the Garuna drum, the primero, the segundo, like these guys here in Hopkins, like other parts of Belize, make the drum talk. You know, you cannot help, Chief, hearing the drums and they're playing it without dancing. I feel that it's part of the whole nature, the Garifuna culture and the body. And so, Chief, whatever will happen after the drum dance, please, don't be disappointed, because we are here to enjoy the Garifuna culture not only, but at GariMaya in Hopkins.
Okay, the Garifuna culture is everywhere. Right? So, Sibbles, how are you, my brother?
I'm doing great. I'm doing
Been
great.
a while. You're back home.
Yep, long time.
What have you been up to since the last time you were home?
Just keep working on different Garifuna music and promoting the culture, you know, to the world. Trying to bring awareness to the Garifuna culture. Yep.
Where are you normally stationed, Steve?
At the moment, I'm in Texas, but now traveling back home now, so we have projects we're working on here in Hopkins right now.
What are some of these projects, if I may ask you?
We have an album we're recording tomorrow, actually, and I was shooting some music videos earlier this week, so it's different project we're working on.
You know, I'm happy to see you here, Sibyl, you know, because you do your best to put Belize on the map. You do your best to promote the culture and particularly our country. So welcome back home, and I wish you success in this new venture that you're doing.
Thanks.
And thanks for agreeing on to be here. I mean, Abba said, I'm going to bring some drummers, and next I say, you walk in.
Yeah. You know? Well, Abba always good people.
Abba is like that, right?
Yeah.
He has an impressive business, you know. What I like is that everything I see in there, I would say about, how much percentage? I give about 90%?
Yeah.
Well, 90% of what I see in there is made in Belize, and that is what I like. You know, that we promote things that are authentic and made in Belize.
Made in Belize, yes,
by Belizeans, right?
Yes.
Just like our music, right? Authentic, made in Belize. No, see who you brought along with you here? Who is this other?
We have one of the greatest to ever do it. Warren Martinez. We won Battle of the Drums years ago with the whole team, so that's where I started with Leatherhead Drumming School. That's Jabbar, he's the owner of the drumming center. So this is where we start from, with me, Warren, and all the guys. So Jabbar and Warren.
Warren, how you doing?
All is good.
So how you feel being here along with Sewell at GariMaya?
Well, me and Sewell's been working long time, even before he bring out the album and everything. Welcome to GariMaya. Ladies and gentlemen, GariMaya are the best. Yes, respect to Abba. He's one of the entrepreneurs that makes Belize to the map, right? And then he, especially when he's promoting like Belize creative that Belize have, GariMaya is the best. Right. Yeah.
So the music we're going to hear right now is from Maestro here, right? Yeah. Yes. Maestro. I went to your school some time ago.
Yeah, I had the original.
Right? You were teaching me to play drums some years.
Teaching all the time.
But you know you have to reteach me, you know, because I don't forget.
Okay, then we can do a little bit here. When we're done a little bit, I can.
Yeah, definitely I make some point of the conference on classes, right? Because we did a Belize Watch show with you, I think. It was must about 10, 11 years ago.
Well, that's a long time. Yeah, you got to do some renewments for true.
No, we need to catch up, right?
Yeah, we got to catch up some more.
But for right now, we're at GariMaya and we're going to enjoy the music, right? That the gentlemen have brought for us. Abba, thank you so much for providing the music. Thank you so much for showing us in your business and to tell us what you're doing and for receiving us so warmly.
Yes, man.
You know?
More than welcome, Chief.
So, let the music play. Oh, did Paul, you know the man. Come on, Paul, come on. You the man. Let's go, Paul. Let's go, let's go, Paul. Let's go, Paul. Wow, I totally enjoyed that. Man, I feel tired and all. we did some exercise just now, right? Some workout. And the important thing, we could still talk after it. Oh, Paul is asking for a jankuno. That's Paul's beat. Let's go, Paul. Let's go, Paul. All right, that was fun. That was real fun. Well, Paul, that was fun. I had a lot of fun.
Chief, it was more than fun. It brings the culture alive, the Garifuna music and culture with the drumming, the singing, and the dancing. Chief, this is part of Belize. This is part of Hopkins. This is part of other Garifuna communities within the entire borders of Belize. We are grateful to these guys because, Chief, we are watching not only among Belize's best, we are watching among the world's best here as we speak. So we are very happy that we could have been at GariMaya and to have been given a treat of the Garifuna music, the drumming, and the dance. And Chief, if we stand up here and not dance, then Chief, I don't feel we're a part of Belize. We're not part
Paul,
of the
you
culture.
can't resist the beat, man. It's hard to do it. I was told when I was a young boy, right? I was told that I have 2 left foot, right? Meaning I can't dance or nothing. And I believe that all along. And I still believe that I can't dance or nothing. But hey, when the drums start to play, you find something to do something with, right? Everything loose up and you find if you're able to do it your own way, you know, like Frank Sinatra said, I did it my way, right? So I guess that's the way we went just now, my way, right? But thank you guys, you made me feel so, you know, energetic. I feel like jump up and move. But anyway, let me thank you, Cyril, for being here, and wish you all the best in your new venture.
Thanks, and thank you guys too for having us.
Anything you'd like to say to the larger Belizean population?
Well, just for them to look out for my new projects coming soon, and I love you guys so much.
Okay, let's go to our brother over here.
Yeah, well, thank you guys very much. Same with my fans out there. I want to say thank you guys for choosing me, the #1. And I will always continue to give you guys the nice cultural music. Right. Thank you guys very much, and God bless.
Right. My brother, the instructor.
Keep on listening up to all of us drummers in this country of Belize. You guys, you know we. Will it come some more? Thank you for all your love it.
And we just close off this little section here by saying, if music be the food of love, what the man say? Play on, brothers. All the best, man, and we wish you all the very best. And thanks so much for the opportunity.
Yes, man. Whenever you visit sweet Belize, where we live with ease, plant vegetable beans with cheese, get our honey straight from the bees, stay at mainland, we go to the Keys, enjoy the nice Caribbean breeze. Welcome to Belize, folks. Make your way here. Yes, sir.
Okay, all the best. I certainly enjoyed my visit here to GariMaya. There are so many things I wanted to take with me. I wish I had a limitless credit card. Because you have so many Belizean, lovely Belizean stuff in here, you know, and whenever you purchase something authentic, that is authentic Belizean, you are helping somebody in Belize, because somebody in Belize had to make it, right? And so, buy Belizean, you know, and I like what you're doing here at GariMaya. Of course, you have to mix in 1 or 2 things here and there because you're catering to tourists, but I like the idea that everything Belizean can be found in here. Right here so let me congratulate you for bringing together 2 of our great cultures, the Garifuna and the Maya. Yes. And not only that, but you have Creole in here, you have East Indian in here, you have everybody in here. So thank you for entertaining me here at GariMaya.
Man. Chief, we're more than happy and welcome you all here because the energy you all bring, it's a blessing. And we really appreciate you and Mr. Mahong and the team here representing GariMaya. You know, GariMaya is a shop that built with love and trust. You know, when we started, we never have money to buy all these artwork, but all the artists, they have love and trust in us. So they bring them, and after we sell them, we get a little commission and everyone get their money. So when support GariMaya, you support the local economy.
Yeah. And it's good to know that our artists have somewhere to send them their paintings, their work, and be paid for doing that. And that's a good way of doing it. Because if you were dependent on you putting out the money to buy everything, then it would be difficult to have this display that you have here. Yes. But if I, as an artist, bring that and say, when you sell it, you know, you come and check, that's
Every
that's
2
the way
weeks, artists show up that bring artwork, and we make sure we give them their money. And that's why I say GariMaya built off of love and trust.
That's right. And that's important, love and trust. We must have love and trust in our lives. Paul, you are wrong. Right? Let's do the closing for us.
Chief, I feel in my heart that Hopkins is among and is one of those unique Garifuna coastal communities or Garifuna communities in Belize. And surely I am feeling very proud and very happy that GariMaya is a part of this Garifuna culture and enterprise here in Hopkins Village. But it doesn't only promote Garifuna culture, like you've said, promotes all other cultures of Belize. I am a chocolate lover, and I walked through and I saw chocolate products from our chocolate manufacturers, as well as the craft work from other cultures. And Chief, you name it, It's right here. Folks, you're viewing, you're listening. Please make sure you come to Hopkins and don't be afraid. You visit GariMaya.
Yes. Our Isani, right?
One love.
One love, okay?
Yes,
So when it's all about love, we say?
more love.
More love.
Yeah.
And when how the poem go again? One love, more love.
One love, more love, and we get a lot of blessing.
And you'll get a lot of blessings. So be blessed and thanks for choosing love. Belize Watch. Knowledge of the past, impacting the present, building the future.